he wanted the garbage to take it out. Today's garbage collection. Well, tomorrow it's garbage collection. This ready. It's in my way. I can't see what I'm doing. Turn it. And that's what you have. Something like that. So now we want to manipulate that one. I'm going to take it all out. Make sure that the stitch is in the outside. You know what? Yeah. Let me just do that. It's easier if you put the inside here. So the inside is yellow. So, and it's the same size as the larger. See, same size as the larger. So I'm gonna do that before anything. I keep reaching for that one, but it's out of ink. So I'm gonna put this first. When we did it in class, we waited and we did the whole thing, but it was hard for me to put this inside. So I'm gonna put this inside first. Which I think I did a boo-boo. Because I need to put this inside here. That's why we waited. Yep. Okay. I almost made a boo-boo. So make sure that the stitch is outside. Okay, let me work in the bottom. Yep, that's that. That's your little box so far. Now we want to put the inside again, the yellow one. This yellow one. I keep reaching for that one. And make sure you get the ears. And you want the stitching to be inside. Okay. And you're only going to glue that part like that. And now you want to put this inside there. Move the ears. No, don't move the ears. Okay. So the ears are stitched inside and inside. Now you want to put your other ears on the outside. You just want to make sure that everything is glued together. So now I'm going to put the Mickey ears in the back, like that, like that. And I am going to glue them together. If you was only doing one, you would only do where I showed you. But since I'm gluing them together to make it sturdy, I'm gluing the ears also. Oh, and make sure that the stitching is outside. You don't do it. The stitching is inside. So the stitching is here, put the glue here. Next, we're going to do our little baggie that you carry. This. So we're gonna put the blue inside and the yellow outside. But first, I gotta put the blue outside. So the blue covers the whole thing. You're gonna do two of those, see? Like that. You're gonna cover both sides. They are in.
Todavía puesto ahora que no necesita nada. Oh my God.
That's okay. So now I'm gonna.
Back, Mama. Back, Mama, today.
I am. We gotta put this.
Make something priority.
I'm gonna put this in here and put this in here. Actually, and put it in here like that. Stick it to the back. We're going to do the same thing because the blue. So we want to put glue here, halfway, halfway. So the yellow, the blue. We want to turn it around. We want the yellow to show here. Glue this here like that. So put glue in here. Put glue in there. Put glue in here. And put glue in there. And then you want to put glue all over. Position it so that it goes right where it's supposed to go. Perfect. I got glue in my fingers. I keep putting that. Okay. Varnish that down. Nice and sturdy. Okay, now you gotta figure out which one is gonna be your front, which one is gonna be your back. So, you do have to do a couple of more steps. So now this is the smaller piece that goes like that, and then this one goes like that. Okay, so and you want to be generous with the glue. You don't want it falling out with the heat. And you want to put it all the way in the bottom. And you want to make sure that it's even on both sides, because you're going to put something in the corners of this. I'm going to varnish it down, and that's how that looks. I'm going to do the same to the other side. I like to put a lot of glue in the corners because it has those little stitching, and it goes through the stitching. Again, we want to make it in the middle to the bottom, even on both sides, because we're going to put something in those corners. A little bit more to the left. Okay. want to turn it around and varnish it in, press it in. And then we have these red little corners. We have 4 of those. So we want to find our 2 sides like that. You want to have 2 sides going like that. If you have 2 like this, it's wrong. It has to look like this. So we want to turn it around so that we put one on this side and one on the other side. Like that. Okay. We want to glue those down. Oops. Oops, taking the wrong one. That's how that looks. Want to do the same thing on the other side. That's how that looks. Okay. And then we do want to put this around here like that. Like that. But we gotta make sure when you cut this out that you're cutting them the same, so that when you turn it around it goes right together like that. You gotta make sure when you cut it the same way, because it has stitching around here and you don't want it to look ugly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put glue, and I'm not cutting it. I'm gonna leave the extra on it. And I'm just gonna flap it over. Okay, I'm going to bring it up, turn it, burnish it with my fingers, make sure it stays there. Now, when I go to put this one, I have to remember that the orange is in, or the yellow is in this side, like that, so that when I go put it, it fits just like that. So, gonna put more glue. Now, if it's only one color, you don't have to worry about that. Since I use the same colors of the class, I had to worry because it's lines, different color lines. Again, where's the yellow at? Okay, I want to start in the top. The yellow is in this side. I want to leave a teeny tiny border and make sure that it's hitting